Hello, I am Jonathan Blaylock here with Candlelight Concert Society, and I am here with pianist Anna Polonsky to discuss her concert. She's going to be playing with Stefan Jackiw. Anna, thank you so much for being here today.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Now, where in the world are you right now?
I'm actually at home, which is a rare event, but very welcome.
And home is where? New York?
Home is in Tenafly, New Jersey, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, I won't. Sorry if that was private information. Well, we are super excited about your concert with us October 8th, 3 p.m. with you're the pianist with violinist Stefan Jackiw, and you're going to be playing an amazing program. What are some of the things that are going to be on the concert, and what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of it. There's some rarely heard pieces. There is a new piece of music that was written for Stefan, and there are two war horses that absolutely deserve being played again and again. So they're the first and the third Brahms violin sonatas, and there's a piece by a young composer, David Fulmer. He happens to be a very popular composer, also a personal friend of Stefan's.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and he champions his music quite a bit. And three romances by Clara Schumann, Wieck, Schumann's wife, sort of off the beaten track piece, but very deserving of being heard.
Excellent. So how long have you been performing with Stefan?
It's been a long time, I'm happy to say. Has not gotten old at all. He's one of my favorite collaborators. He's a phenomenal musician, and every time I get to play with him, I look forward to that opportunity, and I'll speak personally for myself. I have an amazing time on stage with him.
Well, he had very, very nice things to say about you last week, so we cannot wait to hear how you work as a team. We know you're both very talented individually and as a unit. I was reading a review of a concert that you did together. I believe it was here in Boston, and you got a rave, and I think it was this same program. Was it most or all the same pieces that you're going to be playing with us?
I'm sure there was some Brahms on there.
I'm sure. I think it was. I think it was both of these Brahms pieces. Yeah, he said that you share a lot of his musical values, Stefan, that the things that are important to him are also important to you. When he says that, what do you think he means? Do you think phrasing? Do you think expressivity? What do you think he means?
Well, it's like good food. No. I think when we get on stage together, there is an unspoken chemistry which is hard to come by, that of course translates into personal friendship as well. I'd like to flatter myself that we feel each other's musical impulses without having to speak about it too much in the rehearsal. We have similar conceptions of interpretation, and in general we feel each other's musical direction, I could say, from quite a ways back, and that way we speak the same language. Of course, we both unique musicians in our own right, otherwise it would be probably more boring rather than less boring, but I think we have a good recipe in our collaboration.
Excellent. Well, you say you're both unique on your own as solo artists, and I know that's true. I was reading a little bit about you. You have a really impressive biography. Your first performance was a big one when you were only 7 years old. What is one of your best memories, one of your favorite things that you've ever done, or maybe one of the craziest things that ever happened to you in a performance?
My favorite things are truly the things I'm enjoying right now, playing with fabulous friends such as Stefan, great music, in beautiful venues. Like, what can I possibly complain about? A crazy event maybe that has happened to me. I mean, in one's life, there are a lot of things that do happen. Some of them probably shouldn't be on air. So
It's okay. You don't have to say.
one I can share is I was playing a concerto, and the piano did not have the little screwy locks on its wheels, and it happened to be a church.
No, it started rolling away.
It was a very small stage, and the piano is close to the edge of the stage. The conductor was not using a podium, so he wasn't exactly corralled away from the piano. So his backside, the more excited he would get, the more his backside would push against the piano and, and move it back and forth. So I think it was a little harrowing both for me and for the audience in the first row of this church. Nothing tragic happened, but one of a clear visual memory I have is the musicians in the cello section whom I see through the piano having a grand time seeing my terror as I...
Oh my goodness. And that was not just stage fright. That was fear for your life or for someone's life, wherever the piano would land.
Death by art.
So do you perform as a soloist and as a collaborative artist, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So how do you approach those two different methods of performing differently?
Well, in essence, in the big picture, music is music, and what's on the page is going to be put through the prism of my interpretation of my life, of my emotional preparedness. So that part stays the same. Of course, as it happens as a pianist, when I play solo, I do have to memorize
right.
pieces as opposed to when I play chamber music or sonatas with somebody like Stefan. The music is right in front of me. So I dare say, on one hand, I'm much more liberated when I play solo. On the other hand, I'm more straitjacketed because I walk a much higher tightrope.
And that takes a lot of time to memorize all that, right?
Well, it does take time, and it's not the most rewarding process, but that's the price you pay.
Absolutely, the price of artistry. Well, is there anything else you would like us to know about you or about this upcoming concert on October 8th before they come?
Well, I would just love to encourage people to arrive with open hearts, and we will hopefully give them a sincere, inspired evening of music where we do indeed try to open our hearts to the music, and we hope to communicate it to the audience. And I believe they will enjoy hearing Stefan as much as I do.
I know we'll all enjoy hearing both of you. You're both extraordinary artists. Anna, thank you so much for joining us today. We cannot wait to hear you play with Stefan Jackiw October 8th at 3 p.m. at Candlelight Concert Society. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Bye.